Vacation time is over and now it's time to get back to work. Yeah. Top 10 best winter niche fragrances of 2020. Yes, this video is coming right up, right at this very moment. Just wait for it. What is going on, guys, and welcome again to another video. Happy New Year, and hopefully 2020 it's a good year for everybody, and especially me, because I'm very important. Yeah, I do have 10 great fragrances for this winter for you guys, and I'm just gonna wear. Yeah, seriously guys, I'm really excited to start this 2020 with these 10 bangers right here. These are 10 great fragrances. I'm really excited to start wearing them already. Yeah, I'm really excited to start this giveaway trends again on my channel, especially on 2020. So just stay tuned, keep on subscribing, keep on giving me thumbs up, and yes, stay till the end of this video for a great giveaway for a great fragrance that I love, and it's gonna be featured on this video as well. Yeah, I love these 10 fragrances equally. They're not in any particular order, so if I just say this is number 10, it doesn't mean that it's lower quality or just it's a least favorite of mine. It's just I picked it randomly. So this list not in any particular order, I'm just saying that. And before I even start this list, here is my dance moves. Yes, this is 2020. Let's start this year dancing. Yes, exactly. That's how I celebrated my New Year's Eve. Yeah, in style. My number 10 on my list is a great fragrance, guys. It's a beast mode. A lot of you guys love it. Yes, this fragrance actually gets a lot of love in the community. A lot of people actually just like rave and crave this fragrance. Seriously, guys, I know it's a rose oud combo, but even though it's a rose oud combo, I find this fragrance, a lot of people really love it just the way it is, just because of the complexity this fragrance has, especially that it came from a prestigious house. A lot of you guys love this house, and yes, I do love this house as well. They have too many great fragrances comes from this house. Yes, it's just insane. And I'm talking about SANTAL Royal from the house of GUERLAIN. I know you do love this fragrance, bro. I just know it. This is more than just a rose oud combo, guys. This fragrance is very complex. There's way too many things going on. There's the sandalwood, there's the leather, there's the powdery notes that comes with it. There's way too many things going on, and this fragrance changes from from a point to another. This fragrance just keep on changing all the time, especially on my skin. It projects and it lasts and it garner compliments, and the fact that I just opened that cap like this earlier, seriously guys, my whole room just smells like it. It smells phenomenal. I just love this one, guys, and I just cannot wait to start wearing it on this winter. I already started wearing it a couple of times already, and it got me positive feedbacks. My number 9 on my list is one of my favorite boozy fragrances, like bar none. It's a house that not a lot of people know about. They don't have that many fragrances, but most of the fragrances I smelled from them, they're usually like very high quality, and yes, and they do their fragrances right. And yes, I'm talking about Garuda from Jules et Mad. This is a great house, guys. It's very boozy, very sexy. It's like going out like in a bottle right here. This fragrance is very classy, very loud, without being obnoxious. You wear this fragrance and you just feel like you became like a gentleman. Yes, I do have a lot of great memories having this fragrance on. Yes, and that's why I special love this fragrance, and I just cannot wait to start wearing it this winter. Yeah, 2020 is a great year, especially with Garuda by Jules et Mad. My number 8 on my list is one of the best releases of last year, 2019, and yes, I do love it a lot, mucho, and I cannot wait to start wearing this fragrance again, even though I've been wearing Ristretto Intense Cafe by MONTALE a lot, because I don't care and I love it. Yes, this is a very loud fragrance, guys. You have to be very careful with the amount of sprays you have on this fragrance, because you can choke yourself first and then choke the people around you, like 3-4 sprays, and I think you're pushing it already. Yes, like all Montales, this is a beast mode, yeah, super beast mode. This fragrance has one of the most authentic coffee notes I've smelled in fragrances like out there. It's very loud, sweet and gourmandy at the same time, especially that it has a very sweet rosy accord as well. The rose here is not overbearing like the original Intense Cafe. It's more toned down, and the coffee, it's the star of the show, especially when you first spray it on. But I feel like the rose here mixed with the vanilla and the coffee gives this fragrance a very aromatic, gourmandy feel that just like it's very delicious. I really want to drink this fragrance. Can I drink you, baby? Por favor. Yeah, why not? My number 7 on my list is a fragrance I do love a lot, guys. It's NAXOS, first of all, by the house of XERJOFF, one of my favorite houses, like bar none ever. Yes, this house right here, XERJOFF. Yes, I love you, XERJOFF. This is like a honey tobacco combo. There's way too many honey tobacco combos, but this is, I think this is one of the best of all of them. Yeah, bar none. This is one of the best. I know a lot of you guys would say this smells like pure Havana, and I totally agree, but this one smells like 10 times better than pure Havana, and the power of this is like 10 times better than pure Havana as well. It is also one of the cheaper XERJOFFs. I'm not saying it's cheap, but it's cheaper compared to the regular XERJOFF prices. I totally think it's worth the price tag, especially that I've been having this fragrance for like, I don't know, when it first came out, and that's all I've used of it already. You don't need that many sprays, seriously guys. And I've been having this fragrance on for the past 3 days straight. I promise you, and I kid you not, 3 days straight I have this fragrance on just because I just can't get enough of it. Yes, that's how much I love NAXOS by XERJOFF. If you love tobacco, honey combos and fragrances, if you love powerful fragrances, just get a sample of this one and see how it works on your skin. This is like a banger. When I tell you it's a banger, this one is a banger, guys. Give this juice a try and let me know, what do you think? My number 6 on my list, it has to be MUSC RAVAGEUR by FREDERIC. I just love this fragrance, guys, and this is the regular formulation, by the way. I have the vintage back in my cooler. I don't need the vintage because this one is good enough for me. This one is strong enough for me. This one would get me enough attention, and I'm attention whore, and yes, I'm really satisfied with the attention you get me, baby. That's why I love you, MUSC RAVAGEUR, guys. Yes, this is one of the sexiest fragrances like out there, like bar none. I know the opening of this fragrance, it could be harsh for a lot of people. I honestly do enjoy the musky, cardamom-y, spicy opening that this one has, but just wait for it until it dries down and just let the magic happen. This fragrance is totally unisex, and it exudes your masculinity or your femininity or whatever that case may be for you, and you just kind of like multiply it by 17,000 times. This is the fragrance. It would get you compliments, it would get you noticed, and I had way too many crazy compliments with this fragrance right here, guys. MUSC RAVAGEUR, I just love. That's why I have 2 bottles, period. I just yeah, I do love it, period. My number 5 on my list has to be a Tom Ford, and I picked SANTAL blush for you guys, or for me. Yes, you know that drill, yeah, right? SANTAL blush, I just love it. Oh, this is really good. When I say good, I mean like excellente good, if that's even a word. Yes, this is excellente good, especially if you are a sandalwood lover. You can't get better than this. This is a little sweeter, not way too sweet, but just creamy. The creaminess of the sandalwood here, it gives it somewhat of a butteriness, sweetness in a way. That's what I'm trying to say, and that's what this fragrance gives you right here. It got some floral notes on top as well. They're not really floral notes, especially on my skin. I don't really get them as much. All I get pretty much is the sandalwood, and I just loved the creaminess and the authenticity of this sandalwood here. I know it's not the real deal. Sandalwood is getting extinct, and it's really expensive and hard to harvest or to get in general nowadays, but I don't know how Tom Ford did it. It just smells so natural, it smells so authentic to my nose, and the performance on it is it's nuclear. This fragrance actually marketed for women, and I can see it very sexy on a woman as well. If you are having this fragrance on, I know I would compliment you if you are a lady on this fragrance. So it smells awesome on a lady as well. Santal blush on number whatever. Yeah, I don't care and I don't remember, honestly. My number 4 on my list, it's Pardon by NASOMATTO. And pardonnez-moi, yes, this fragrance is awesome, yes. I know you love this fragrance as well, bro. This is oody chocolatey boozy goodness. There's a lot of patchouli here, but the patchouli here with the oud as well, both of them, they're more of the chocolatey patchouli, the chocolatey oud. And chocolate gives you like double chocolate, and that's how this fragrance gives you the impressions of. It's not really smelling like chocolate, but it's got that chocolatey feel in a way. It's boozy as well, so you're just gonna get some nuances of booze as well, combined with the patchouli and the oud. Overall, this fragrance smells amazing. I just love to this fragrance going out because this is the older formulation and this is very loud. I've been having this fragrance for years and years, and that's how I've used of it so far already. All I need is like a couple of sprays, maybe like 4 sprays max if I'm going out and I just want to choke people out. I tend to do that a lot with people. I want to choke you out, bro. And that's what happens with me with this one right here, guys. This fragrance lasts a long time. It lasts like what, for a day or 2 or whatever, and don't get it even close to your clothes or hair because it's gonna last for 17,000 years. You just don't want that. Yes, Pardon is one of those nuclear fragrances, and I'm talking again about the old formulation. I know the newer formulations nowadays, it's not the strongest as it used to be, unfortunately, but I'm glad that I have this one here, and yes, it works very well on my skin. Pardon on my number 4. I love this one. My number 3 on my list is WARDASINA. I just love this fragrance. Yes, one of my favorites of all time. Can you believe it? I ran through a bottle of this already, and this is my second bottle. Yes, that's how much I love WARDASINA. Yeah, that was my go-to fragrance just to go out, and I used to love it for that. It used to perform amazingly on my skin. It used to get me a lot of compliments. It's a rose tobacco and patchouli combo. It's a phenomenal juice. It's totally unisex. A lady or a man can pull this one off easily. If you are not a rose lover, there's Lailati, which is the same exact fragrance without the rose note. I have Lailati as well. I love Lailati, but honestly, if I have to choose between Lailati and this one, I would choose this one over Lailati. I think this is more compliment getting than Lailati. Lailati, it's it could be a little harsh on some people, but yes, the rose note here is just superb and really eases the harshness of the fragrance because it's got some really dark nuances here, and it could be a little animalic for some people. But just overall, if you love tobacco, patchouli and rose, try this fragrance out. I just adore it. One of my favorites, like bar none. WARDASINA, yes, on my number 3. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, this is a great list. You just can't go wrong with any of them, and I just can't number any of these fragrances just because they're just perfect. Yeah. And my number 2 would be a BACCARAT Rouge 540. Yeah, I think this is like Aventis when it comes to the fame Aventis got when it first came out, and a lot of other companies, they just wanted to get a piece of the cake as well, and they're trying to do the same thing here with BACCARAT Rouge. There is no shame in the game. Everybody is allowed to do anything they want, and it's more for us. The more fragrances that we get, and we get to choose which one we like best. And for me personally, I love BACCARAT Rouge best. Yes, and I'm sorry to spray you guys, I'm just getting excited here. Okay, BACCARAT Rouge, it is the original, and it is the best for me. It's very sparkling, it's very alluring, it's very sexy. It's feminine but yet masculine. It gets me tons of compliments, and I just can't go wrong, and you can't go wrong with that. If you want like more masculine versions of that, you can get Instant Crush. It's another take on this. It's a great one. It's got a woody undertone as well, makes it a little bit more masculine than this. There's way too many other fragrances that smells like that with their own twist. I prefer the original the way it is. The others are great as well, but this is the best for me personally, Baccarat Rouge 540. I just can't go wrong with this. I just love it. Any fans of Baccarat Rouge down there, please let me know in the comment section down below. Oh yeah, and that's number 2. My number 1 on my list is a great fragrance, guys. I instantly love this fragrance, and let me just tell you a little story. Usually like companies or like fragrance boutiques, they send me samples to choose which fragrance I love from those samples to feature on my channel, and that's the case here with Crystal Fragrances, one of the best online boutique fragrance stores out there. Best customer service. I assure you guys, this video is not sponsored or anything. This is how Crystal, how nice she is, and I just like, I wanted to do that for her. Crystal is just a nice person. What do you want me to say? She sent me a few samples of Sarah Baker. I chose Sarah Baker because I just wanted to discover this house more. So send me the whole line, like samples of the whole line. I loved way too many of their fragrances, but one really stood out because of how different it is, of how strong it is, and it's just like how unique it is, and how sexy, alluring, animalic. It's a fragrance that smells great and it smells like sex at the same time. So I kid you not, this fragrance smells like sex, and I'm talking about Jungle Jezebel by Sarah Baker. And look at this crazy bottle. First of all, it's got hair, it's got wig, it's got eyelashes, it's got everything, it's got power. This fragrance, it's all you need is like a half a spray. One spray is way too much, way too much. I took this fragrance sample to New York with me. I usually like go through like a sample like this, like in one wearing, and I didn't do that. I only wore like maybe half of that sample, and I just went out, and it was just like, it was way too strong, way too overpowering, that I choked myself out of how strong this fragrance is at first. You gotta be careful again with the sprays. But after that first hour, I went out that night in New York just to party, yeah. And this fragrance was like projecting, was loud, was getting me compliments from all my friends pretty much, and they just told me, asked me what do I have on, and at that time I just knew that was the fragrance for me. I was just gonna ask Crystal, that's the fragrance I want. Let me just tell you this, guys. This is very floral, very fruity, very extremely animalic. This is the castoreum note. This is like, I believe civet or something. So you're just gonna smell that with florals and some muskiness as well. It's all combined together, but it leaves you, especially when it dries down, with like a really sexy aura of smell that it is to die for. Personally, this is an acquired taste, but I just love it. She sent me that bottle, and yes, I am glad. She also sent me a 9 ml travel atomizer for a lucky subscriber, for a lucky winner from the same fragrance, Jungle Jezebel by Sarah Baker. Great fragrance. This 9 ml, guys, would last you like forever. Seriously, guys, all you need is like half a spray. This is a way too clear. This is I believe this is the strongest fragrance I have on my collection as of right now. This is the strongest, like bar none. I don't think I have a stronger fragrance, stronger than this one. Seriously, it's way too strong. And all you have to do to enter this giveaway, first of all, to like this video. I want mucho likes. Also to be a subscriber. Follow me on my Instagram right there. My Instagram is popping, and I just want everybody to just go follow me there now, okay? And comment in the section down below, have you tried any Sarah Baker fragrances before? Have you tried Jungle Jezebel before? Have you liked any of my fragrances that I had on this video? And because Crystal, she's very nice, she offered a 20% off coupon code, Note Sponge 20 SB. You're just gonna see the code right there. Just go to Crystal Fragrances. I'm just gonna leave links down below to their website to get 20% off on any Sarah Baker fragrances. This coupon code only for the House of Sarah Baker. You can just choose any fragrance from their line for 20% off. So just go check this coupon code out. So this is pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys again for watching and subscribing and doing all the good stuff. I love you guys from the bottom of my left chest, and please continue on supporting me. This is a new year, and I'm excited for what this year is bringing to all of us, fragrance wise and everything else. Yeah. And this is another week with No Sponge, and I know sponge making smelling good always easy. Peace.